guess what? Today's my birthday! Welcome to my channel. I'm Victoria and today is my 30th birthday. So I'm talking about the 30 things that are great and not so great that I've learned in the last 30 years. Let's get started. I'm Victoria, a lifestyle blogger, a writer, a wife, and a mom. In this channel, I talk about lifestyle, wellness, motherhood, faith, and how to live an abundant life. Hit the subscribe button below if you want to see more videos from me. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell if you want to be reminded of when I upload next. So let's get started. Number 1, don't settle. You don't have to settle just because something is available to you. If you don't want it, don't take it. Settling for less is not always the right answer. And you never want to regret something that you settled for. Go for the best option the first time. And if it's not available, go back. It's okay to start over. Don't settle. So here's the thing. Start now and don't settle for anything less than you deserve. If you know you want more, go for more. If you know you deserve better, seek better. You don't have to accept that job. You don't have to accept that relationship just because you feel like you don't deserve more. I'm here to tell you, you deserve more. Number 2, never dull your shine to make someone else feel comfortable. If you feel like you have to shrink yourself or make yourself smaller or make yourself less knowledgeable because of how someone else feels, that may not be the person you need to surround yourself with. Instead, look for people who celebrate you for who you are. If being around you makes them feel uncomfortable, that's their problem, not yours. If you're intelligent, be intelligent. If you're beautiful, flaunt it. If you have an opinion, speak up. Don't allow the opinions of others to cause you to shrink yourself. Be yourself and be great at it. Number 3. Be your own biggest cheerleader. That great idea you have in your head, no one's going to be able to execute it the way you can. Whatever you want to do, encourage yourself and go for it. Be your own biggest cheerleader. If you have a support team that's there encouraging you along the way, that's awesome. But guess what? If you don't, go for it anyway. So figure out what you want to do and cheer yourself on along the way. If you can't get excited for you, no one else is going to. So become your biggest cheerleader and get it done, sis. If you feel like you have to change parts of your personality to hang out with certain people, you probably don't want to hang out with those people. If you feel like you can't be yourself or speak your mind the way you want to, it may be time to get a new group of friends. Because in 30 years, I've learned that I don't have to waste my time or spend time with people who don't love me for me. Nor do I want to be around those people. There's no greater feeling than knowing that the people that you're around actually like you for you and they want to be around you because of who you are. So find people that celebrate you and love you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. Number 5, do what you have to do to thrive in life. And I don't mean just survive, I mean actually thrive. So when I say survive, I mean like you go to work, you come home, you watch your shows, and then you go to bed. You wake up in the morning and do it again. You go to work, come home, watch your shows, and go to bed. That's just surviving. Another lesson I've learned in 30 years is that you have to do what you have to do to thrive in life. Doing things like reading books, researching new topics, taking on new hobbies, eating healthy foods, exercising. These things can help you to thrive in life. Try to learn something new every day. And if you don't want to learn something new, try something new every day. If you have an idea, Google and see what it takes to get started. If you want to learn something new, pick up a book and learn something new. Watch a YouTube tutorial and figure out how to do it. You don't have to just survive. When it comes to life, you want to thrive and get better every single day. Number 6, putting other people's needs before your own does not make you a hero. Okay, so I know that one hurts and I had to learn it the hard way. But here's the thing. If you're so busy taking care of everyone else, you don't have time to take care of you. So how can you do what I said in number 5 and thrive if you're depleted of your energy and of your best self? So in order to thrive, you have to make yourself a priority. Make sure you're putting your needs first. Even as a wife and a mom, I have learned that if I'm not my best self, I cannot help them the way they need to be helped. I can't be the mom they need. I can't be the wife he needs if I don't take care of me first. No one's gonna applaud you for draining yourself to the last drop. In fact, they might not even care. So if no one cares about you, you have to care about you. Which leads me to number 7. What other people think of you is none of your business. Let me say that again. What other people think of you is none of your business. Other people's opinions don't make or break you. Therefore, you have to do what's best for you. They might not understand it now, but if you're taking care of you and you're making choices based on what you need, your life will be better in the long run. You don't want to live in a place of regret because you took someone's advice and did something that you really didn't want to do. Or you took a career path that you really didn't want. Or you settled for less when you really wanted more. You have to make the decisions that are best for you in this season of your life. Number 8. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And I mean that with the most respect. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. So many of us adults take on the burdens of other people and we live through other people's experiences and we end up doing things that we don't necessarily want to do. So here's the thing. This is a lesson that I've learned in 30 years. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. Of course, you have to handle your responsibilities and do things that are important. But overall, there's a lot of things in your life that you may be doing right now that you don't even really want to do. But you're doing it because you think other people will applaud you if you do it. So here's the thing. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you need permission, I'm giving you permission. Don't do it. Number 9. It's okay to be the first one to do it. How many people in history have we learned about that have been the first person to do something? Many times we don't want to step out and do it because no one else is doing it. But here's the thing. If God created you to do it, then you have to be the first one to do it. So that's why it's important to encourage yourself and make decisions that are best for you, because only you can live your path. So if there's something out there that you're supposed to be doing that no one else is doing, don't be afraid of the fact that no one else is doing it. Because guess what? You might be the one that has been called to go first. So if you're too afraid to go first, it'll never get done. So don't be afraid to be the first one to do it. Number 10. The pressure to please others will eventually crush you. Now, take it from me, who's been through this way too many times. If you're feeling the pressure of what someone else is expecting you to do, you may want to evaluate what exactly are the expectations. The expectations that someone else has put on you is causing you stress or overwhelm. It may be time to evaluate exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. A lot of times we do stuff that we don't necessarily want to do because someone else is expecting us to do it. I think the biggest lesson that I've learned in 30 years is not to be a people pleaser. Some people don't struggle with this, but this is one thing that I struggled with. And a lot of times the things and the decisions that I made was just to make other people happy. Eventually, those expectations are going to crash down on you and you're going to look in the mirror and not even know who you are. So the expectations of others should never rule your life. You should stop and evaluate. Do I want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Why am I doing this? Is this going to make me better? Am I only doing this because so-and-so told me to do it? Don't allow the pressure to please others and other people's expectations of who you should be or who you should become or who they want you to be to run and rule your life. Number 11, always remember that your thoughts control your life. So the thoughts that you think, whether good or bad, can either empower or tear you down. So be careful of the things that you're thinking about, because eventually your thoughts will lead to decisions and your decisions affect your life. The Bible talks about thinking about good things. The good thoughts help to drown out the bad ones. So if you're having a hard time with thinking good thoughts, maybe you should read a book or do affirmations, do devotions in the morning, or listen to music throughout the day. Do whatever it takes to make sure that your mind is not filled with negative thoughts, because you don't want to be your own biggest enemy by tearing yourself down throughout the day. Number 13, friendships with other women are a necessity. I don't want to be no friends with no women. Women cause drama. I don't want to be friends with other women. I can't be friends with females. I don't have no female friends. I don't want no female friends. Women cause drama. I don't want no female friends. I'm pretty sure you've heard that too. But after becoming an adult, I actually realized how important it is to have friendships with other women. Here's the thing. All people have drama. All people have problems. So if the women that you are surrounding yourself with all have drama and all have problems, it might be time to find some new friends. In fact, my closest friends lift me up, they encourage me, and I do the same for them. Knowing that someone else can relate to you, knowing that you have someone that you can call on, really matters in life. If you don't have any drama-free friends, I'll be your friend. I don't have no drama. I could always use a new friend. Number 14, take responsibility for your actions. I think as humans, it's natural for us to place the blame on other people, and you can't control all situations. However, you can control your action in any given situation. Think before you react, and think again before you respond. You might not be in control of anyone else, but you are in control of you. How you respond and how you react speaks to who you are as a person. And I've learned that I'm better off if I think before I act. And if I mess up, I take responsibility for that. When you take responsibility for your own actions, it helps you to not make the same mistakes again. Number 15, surround yourself with people who you want to be like. If you want to be a person that does great things, you have to surround yourself with people who are extraordinary. Now, some people prefer to go the mentor route. I haven't necessarily really had a mentor. So instead, I read books by successful people. I study their TED Talks. I watch them on YouTube. I listen to their podcasts. A lot of times, if there's somewhere where you want to be, more than likely someone may already be at that point. Have you ever heard the saying, don't be the smartest person in the room? That speaks to surrounding yourself with people who are doing great things. If you want to be mediocre, that's your business. Allow other people's successes and failures to help you along your journey. Someone may have already taken that hard route and written a book about it, so you don't have to take the hard way. You could just read the book. So surround yourself with people who are doing great things, and soon, birds that flock together. Birds of a feather. And soon you'll be doing great things yourself. Okay guys, we just reached the halfway point of my 30 things I've learned in 30 years. This is part 1. If you're ready to hear the rest, move on to the next video, which is part 2 with the next 15 things. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.